Hey Plenty friends, welcome back to another Plenty video. It's going to be a quick video, honestly, because my brothers came over to stay over the night and we're having a fun family bonding time and I'm having so much fun. But I did want to show you guys some of the plants that I unboxed last month, and I think this is really fun to do. I'm not gonna do it on every order that I do because recently I placed a lot of orders on plants, but we'll see. But I do want to show you an update on these because they've been doing super duper good. We have 7 plants that we ended up unboxing on Gabriella's plants, and honestly they're all doing super duper good, but I'm just really happy with all of them. But I did want to show you how they look because I think it's pretty interesting to see how they are performing, especially within a month. I think that's enough time to see any growth, you know, and a lot of them have showed that. So we're gonna start with this beautiful Glorsium philodendron. I can never pronounce it correctly, but it has this new leaf coming in and I am super duper excited. I do have a lot of these in these egg planters because they're perfect to have in the wall. When I have my grow lights on, you know, the ceiling, there's always like extra light being wasted on the walls because, like, you know, there's no shelves right there, and the perfect way is just to put a plant right there or hang a planter with a plant inside, and they're doing super duper good. This one has the most beautiful white veins and it just looks so pretty, like almost velvety. And this new leaf, like, exciting. And then we have this one. Every time I post it on Instagram or share with any of my planty friends online, they always like go crazy and I can't blame them. This is a philodendron carnival. It looks like a Brazil, but the variegation is a little bit different. The green variegation is in the middle instead of just being fully yellow in the middle. It has like green strokes, and as you can see, the lighting is always funky on this spot, but that leaf is just so stunning. Also this one, look at that. There's just not much to say about this plant. It is just so beautiful and it's being whitewashed by the light. Look at that. It's doing super duper good. I have propagated this plant and also I have it separate from everything else. It's only on this planter, but I am seeing, like, it's not like a fungal thing. I think it is, but nothing too deadly or like will cause issues. Those like little white fuzzy balls that grow in the soil, it's basically just when the soil is moist for way too long. Also, my eyes are red. I'm a little bit tired. That's why I'm just a little bit like drowsy. And yeah, I just want to show you guys this one. It is so stunning and unique. I mean, it's equally as beautiful as a Brazil, but it's super duper fun to see a different kind of variegation. As a Brazil lover, it's just something a little bit different and unique, and it's gorgeous. I do have some propagations on this one going on, so yeah, I think you can see where I chopped it. I only took one chop from it. Oh, this leaf is getting in the way to show you. There, you can see right there where I chopped it. Right there, right? But it has a new growth point happening. So that's really exciting. I do expect another growth point. Oh, there it is. This one and then this one. So it's always great to chop your plants. This one looks chop worthy, but I kind of just want to let it trail. I think I'm enough with the ones that I took cuttings of, and it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. The ones that I have ready, they're gonna go for the balcony. I want to have some plants out in the balcony because I feel like they would just grow so much better and faster, and it would just be fun to see them. And also, I love a nice planty jungle vibe outside. And then next one is this beautiful silver streak spectalium. It's also known as a peace lily. I've never seen a peace lily like this. It did bloom for me. I ended up just chopping it off because I don't really mind the flowers. Like, I don't really care about the flowers so much. I care more about the foliage, and I just didn't want it to like put all of its energy on something that I would not enjoy. And I just want to see better roots, which I can't see, but I wanted to focus more on its roots and on these beautiful leaves. I think it's pretty unique and stunning. I'm just obsessed. I can actually see Urban Jungle selling this kind of plant. I don't know why, but I keep seeing them like putting out so many beautiful different varieties of alocasias, and this one is just like, I can see them having this one available down the line. Next one's going to be a Scindapsus. It's a Scindapsus Silver Splash, and as you can see, it has a new leaf coming in. I did also chopped it. Every time I get a new plant, I always recommend, if you can, you don't gotta do it, but I always recommend to make some plant insurance, basically making some copies other plants that you have, just in case something happens to the mother plant, you have backups. Because like the worst that can happen is that something happens to the mother plant, it dies, and then that's it. You don't have anything else to go with. So when you have plant insurance, when you make your own, you have like backups just in case something happens, right? But yeah, that's just for me. Not everybody has to do it. Like, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I do recommend it if you can do it, because I know some plants are just so small and they're not really ready to be chopped. I get that, but on this Scindapsus it was not the case, and I really love its leaves. You can see how splashy it is. It looks like it's pixelated. It is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm kind of surprised I have not seen this in the big box stores, because again, I feel like Urban Jungle will sell this. They have the Exotica, which is gorgeous, but not the Silver Splash. They look pretty similar, but the Exotica has like more mature, not mature, but like it has more like of a cleaner aesthetic going on, and the Silver Splash is just like splash, like pixelated, like just splash of colors, which is super duper pretty. I also noticed this one is not on the list. I think this is from like an Etsy order, but I got confused. I'm pretty sure it's from them, but I'm not that quite sure. But I'm gonna show it to you anyways because it's doing super duper good. This is my my cream splash, and it's finally giving me some creamy leaves. You know, it's not looking like a Rio, which I also have a Rio, but I don't have it with me right now to show you. But you can see these new leaves. This one doesn't look like that much of a cream splash, but I'm really excited. I feel really happy that I have like all of the fancy philodendrons, like the Brazil, the Carnival, the Silver Splash, the Rio. There's another one that I just can't. I think those are like the main ones that I've always wanted on my wish list, and I finally got them. But oh, and the Gabby philodendron. Yes, so pretty. I have it really close to grow light, so I think that has something to do with the fact that like it's growing pretty fast. Next up, these are from Gabriella's plants. This one wasn't, but I thought it was. I could have sworn it was, but I guess not. So these are some Hoyas, and I have been watering my Hoyas. Like, I keep my Hoyas, I don't keep them moist 24/7, but I do not let them to wrinkle. I used to let my Hoyas wrinkle back then. They wouldn't really do much for me. They will stay alive. But I've noticed that just keeping the soil kind of moist, not wet, has given me a lot of new growth. I also give them a lot of light, and it is pretty humid in the plant room, so I think that has a lot to do with its growth. But this is my variegated Hoya compacta, and it is kind of small, but as you can see, it has those new leaves coming in, and it has even more putting through, even at the top. I am so excited because I've been wanting a Hoya compacta. I've been waiting for Coastal Farm to have some of these, but they still don't, sadly, and I just got tired of waiting, so I finally got one. But they always sell them so small, but I'm pretty excited and happy to grow this one. I think it will be a lot more rewarding than just buying a big one. Don't get me wrong, if I see a massive Hoya compacta or a variegated Hoya compacta, I'm gonna buy it, but it is a lot more rewarding when you buy tiny plants and you grow them to a beautiful big size, knowing that you had a part of it. And then over here, it's just a regular Hoya compacta, but it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I did spray a lot of my Hoyas. I mean, literally everything with neem oil. They don't have any pest. Spraying them is just building like a nice protective layer from any pest, but the vast majority of pests. But here it is. Obviously, this is green. It's gonna grow a lot more, and it is. You can see those new leaves pulling through. They look like little tiny hands, and then they're like all over the place, to be honest. We have that one, and then on the back we have that. You guys can see those tiny leaves, and then over here with the little tiny ones, you can see new leaves pulling through. The little dots look like it's spider mites. They're not. I don't know. I feel like it could be, but it's just dust or like residue from the neem oil. I get really terrified. I also know they can flower, but I don't think that's a flower. I'm seeing this one. It's really long. It doesn't look like the little tiny hands, but maybe it is. Look at that. I'm so happy with this plant. I'm so proud of it because it's only been a month and I'm seeing already a lot of active growth. And like I said, I used to always underwater my Hoyas. I was just so scared to get them root rot. I was always told to treat them like a succulent, so I did, and they don't really give me much. But as soon as I started keeping them moist, and it reminds me because I used to have Hoyas outside and on the patio when we had the rental house, and I would water almost every single day. Now, mind you, it wasn't summer, but it was every single day almost, and it wasn't a hanging basket in the ceiling, so it would dry out a little bit faster. It wouldn't really hold water, but it was to the point that it was putting out so much growth within like a couple weeks, and then it was also getting ready to bloom. But then when we came back to the apartment, it dropped its flower, and that's on that. It's kind of sad, but I noticed the Hoyas do so much better with high humidity. They really, really do. And a lot of bright indirect light or a nice grow light makes them grow really, really fast. So that's a little plenty updates. I could have sworn I had more on the list, but I guess it's just a carnival philodendron, the philodendron gloroseum, the silver streak spectatalium, aka peace lily, the scandapsis silver splash, the variegated Hoya compacta, and the regular Hoya compacta, which they all came in beautifully. Gabriella's plants never usually disappoints. The recent order that I placed with them, it was a recent unboxing. I was a little bit sad because I was expecting, I saw the Anthurium on the website and it was a massive one. And usually every single time I order from them, they always surpass my expectations every single time. And that was the only time it wasn't. Now, I do know when I order a plant, I'm not gonna get the exact plant that's being shown unless it states it. But with them, I've always had like above and beyond experience. But yeah, so it's not a bad thing. It's just I had my hopes really, really high because that's what I always saw. I was always like mind blown. But it is an amazing company. I love their packaging. Like, it's very simple. It's my plants always arrive very, very safe, and the plants always look super duper healthy. And I do love how, like, if there's any damage or if there's any pests, they will help you. Like, from what I saw, they will like send a replacement or they will refund you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, it was a really, really short video. I gotta go ahead and make some lasagna and alfredo. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.